The Roborock F25 Ace wet and dry vacuum, which I reviewed last year, was one of my favorite wet and dry vacuums. Roborock just announced at ES the F25 Ace Pro, which makes it even better. Let's find out more. So at their booth in CES, Roborock showcased the F25 Ace Pro, and I was fortunate to have had it for the last couple of weeks where I've been testing it out, and I really like it. It takes everything that was great about the F25 Ace and adds one meaningful feature, what they're calling jet foaming technology, and it's simply an ultra-dense foam spray made with plant-based ingredients that is designed to cling to, dissolve, and lift stains. Naturally, I put that to the test. And the way it works is it has the same auto-solution dispensing tank that we saw on the F25 Ace. You fill that tank with cleaning solution, and it is going to mix that cleaning solution with the water that's feeding the rotating brush roll. And as with the F25 Ace, you can, through the app, adjust the level of detergent, so it adjusts the ratio of detergent to water from 3 different settings. It is a different solution though than the one used in the F25 Ace, as this is a foaming solution, and it is the same solution that you use to spray foam by pressing this trigger on the handle. And as you can see, it's gonna lay a very dense layer of foam in front of the machine to help dissolve any stubborn stains. Roborock says that the foam is able to transform only 1 milliliter of foam cleaning solution into 167 million microbubbles. Now, naturally, I did not count those microbubbles, so I cannot verify that claim, but they are saying it is more dense and concentrated than similar products in the market. And I did put that to the test, and what better than a stubborn ketchup stain to put that to the test. So as you can see, I put some ketchup on the floor and I let it dry over 12 hours. This is a standard ketchup stain test that I do with all the wet and dry vacuums. All of them are able to lift that stain up, but they all take a lot of passes, many passes. So I sprayed some foam over one of the ketchup stains and I let it sit while I attacked the other one in automatic mode. So that is a normal, regular mode. It is still using solution. So the water that's being used to clean does have solution mixed in. And as you can see, it took many passes to get that tough ketchup stain out. And after that, off to the stain with the foam. And look at that, just like magic, from the first run, it got that stain almost all out. And that was really nice to see. I've even tested steam wet and dry vacuums, and even those require many passes before they get tough ketchup stains out. And again, for that second portion of that stain, I sprayed some foam, and again, from that first run, all of that ketchup was gone. Now, a quick note on that, it's not really the foam itself that is removing that stain, but rather that cleaning solution. So if you were to spray some of that cleaning solution onto that stain, it probably would lift up that stain as well. The advantage of the foam here is the delivery mechanism, whereby firstly, it is infinitely more convenient to have foam sprayed at a press of a button or a trigger than you having to manually spray cleaning solution or soak stains with cleaning solution. But also it is a controlled and concentrated jet of foam that you can easily and visibly spray over a stain. And as you saw, the results speak for themselves. This gives you a very easy, very convenient way of tackling tough stains at the press of a button. And before we go on, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel, as this will help support me. I also did the rest of my standard cleaning tests, which I did with the F25 Ace, and it performed exactly the same way. The coffee stain, it got it out from the first run with absolutely no issue, and here you can see how close to the edge it gets, so a really good edge cleaning performance. Then another test with the milk and cereal, and again, from the first run, it gets everything out. The dirty water tank does have a filter to catch the solid debris, so they don't fall into that dirty water tank. It does a good job at catching them, not the best that I've seen, but a fairly good job. And then once you put the machine back on the base, you start the self-cleaning and drying cycle. And then after the cleaning, it starts automatically drying the brush roll. And here you have the option of either a 30-minute quiet or quiet-ish drying session, or a fast and loud 5-minute drying session, both of which result in a brush roll that is almost entirely dry. And I measured the temperature at which the brush roll is being dried. And as you can see on my thermal camera, it was around 75 to 80 degrees Celsius, which was pretty impressive. Lastly, the anti-hair tangle test, and Roborock has one of the best anti-hair tangle brush rolls. They have what they call jaw scrapers, which detangle hair And as you can see, no matter how much hair I throw at the brush roll, it is always 100% tangle free. So in case you have a household with a lot of hair, you're not going to get any hair tangled on the brush roll. As with the F25 Ace, maneuvering the machine is a breeze, thanks to a head that pivots quite well, but also Roborock's Slide Tech wheels. These are motorized, self-propelled wheels. And again, they're one of the best ones that I've tried. They assist you in both the push and pull motion, so you get assistance in both ways. And what is nice is that through the app, you can adjust how much force or assistance they provide from 3 different force levels. So if you want less assistance, you can do that. Or if you want more assistance, then you can do that as well. The F25 Ace Pro can also lay flat at 180 degrees, which makes going under furniture easier, or possible even. And there is another upgrade from the F25 Ace in addition to the foam spray, which is the clean water tank. It now has a larger capacity at 1 liter plus an additional 100 milliliter for the auto solution dispensing tank, making this one of the largest, if not the largest, clean water tank of any wet and dry vacuum that I've tested. So that is for showcasing the F25 Ace Pro. As I said in the introduction, the F25 Ace was one of my favorite wet and dry vacuums, and the Pro version makes it even better. I really like that foam spray. I think it can come in handy if you have tough stains around the house, and as evident in my tests at lifting up very tough stains. So I'm very happy to see that upgrade. I'm also happy to see the clean water tank was also upgraded for larger capacity, essentially meaning less trips to refill. Now, there are 2 things that I wish were different with the F25 Ace Pro. None of them are deal breakers, but I'm going to mention them nonetheless. The first one is the silent drying mode. That is the 30-minute quiet drying mode. I wish it was a bit more silent. It's significantly more silent than the fast drying session, but it's still not silent enough to my liking. I've tested other wet and dry vacuums that have much quieter drying modes, so I wish that was the case with the Roborock. And the second thing is the screen. I feel Roborock took a step back in the screen. It's a very basic screen at an age where we're seeing more advanced screens. Last year's Narwhal S20 Pro had a really nice animated screen, and I recently tested the Tinico S9 Artist Steam, which has one of the nicest screens that I've seen. It is aesthetically nice, it is animated, but also functionally better, as it shows you a countdown timer and how long is left in a certain task that it is running, or what the machine needs. Comparatively, the screen on the Roborock is very, very rudimentary. And beyond the aesthetic feel, even the battery indicator is a set of 5 bars, which I'm not really a fan of. Now, Roborock do have in some of their other models, like the F25 Ultra, which still has a fairly basic screen, but at least the battery indicator is numerical, where you see a percentage of remaining battery life, rather than the 5 bars. So I definitely would prefer that over the F25 Ace Pro's basic screen. Again, that doesn't really affect the functionality of the machine. It just makes using it easier or nicer. But again, none of these are deal breakers. The F25 Ace Pro remains a very solid machine, which I would definitely recommend if you're in the market for a wet and dry vacuum. That's it for me. I'll put links in the description to the F25 Ace Pro. These are affiliate links, so if you do decide to purchase this machine, I would appreciate if you would go through these links. I may earn a small commission at absolutely no extra cost to you, but this will greatly help support the channel. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel, as this encourages me to continue producing content. Until next time, cheers. Until next time, cheers.